Okay, don't panic. The changes to the Facebook newsfeed have arrived, and it does mean the landscape is changing, but it doesn't mean you have to just throw your hands in the air and give up completely with Facebook. So I have put together 17 tips, things that you can do to continue marketing your practice with your Facebook page through Facebook. Okay, I'm going to go through each one of these. Now, this video is in conjunction with my blog post, which is Facebook newsfeed changes. What does that mean for healthcare practices? So if you want the context behind this video, head over to my blog. I'll put the link in the comments below here, and head over there and you'll get the full context of where this is coming from. But here are my 17 top tips for ways that you as a healthcare practitioner can continue using Facebook to market your practice. Okay, now that the new changes have arrived. So number one is, this will be music to your ears. Number one is reduce the frequency of posts. Woohoo! So now Facebook is all about the quality of content. Okay, so I have had a good read around, and a lot of the sort of experts in the industry are recommending maximum one post a day. And some are even saying one a week. So yes, reduce the frequency of your post to somewhere in that ballpark, and that obviously then will free up your time. So that point two, which is you need to get very strategic about the content that you are creating. So you're going to create less, but the stuff you are putting out needs to be really strategic. Okay. It needs to be crafted around starting conversations with your audience. And the important thing for Facebook now is that your content is curating these conversations between individual people, not conversations between you as the business and your audience, but between members of your audience. So you're going to create less content for your Facebook page, but what you do create has to be really strategic and very, very good quality in order to generate that volume of conversation. Okay, so that is point two. Get very strategic about the content that you do create, all right? So that your followers start interacting with each other and commenting and discussing the material that you are putting out, okay? Number three, if you're not already, you need to get going with live video on your Facebook page. Now, Facebook has stated that live video gets 6 times more interaction than uploaded video, okay? So they are going to start giving more weight to live video because it gets more conversations going, it gets more engagement, more interaction going between people, and that is what these changes in Facebook are all about. So if you don't understand the context, head over to the blog. The link is in the description below and check out the context behind this. But this is what Facebook is after, more interaction between people, all right? So think really carefully about your live videos. The subject that you're talking about, is that going to generate conversation? Is that going to be interesting and engaging for people? And also think really carefully about the timing when you go live, because when you go live is going to dictate how much interaction and engagement you get actually live with that video, okay? And then it's about thinking, remember, it's quality, not quantity. So think about the duration of those videos as well. Now, I'm going to come on and talk a little bit more about video in a minute, but basically, Facebook is looking for some commitment. And the thinking is your Facebook Lives want to be around 20 minutes long, okay? On Facebook, you've got a maximum of 4 hours for a live video, okay? But the sort of new guidelines or the new thoughts in the industry go for something sort of as a minimum 20 minutes, because that is going to give you the opportunity to really deliver some good value content that will engage your audience and get a conversation going, okay? So, and then very importantly, once you have done your video, and it's posted, you then need to go back into that video and join in the conversation that is happening in the comments box below the video. Okay, so dig into the comments and start asking questions or responding to questions and try and encourage more engagement to happen actually on that video. So that is number 3. Number 4 is to create a live show. So what I mean here is, can you go live the same time, the same day, every week? So can you create a show for your audience? Now, the reason we're sort of looking at this is Facebook has looked at stats, and they have decided that they are going to reward episodic content. So that means if you're putting out this week in, week out content at the same time, at the same place, you are going to start being rewarded, and that will be shared more. Now, the reason they're doing this is because they have seen from their stats that people that go in are looking for something to watch over and over again. It's the Netflix kind of scenario, isn't it? It's binge watching. So they're looking for something that you can engage your audience with time and time and time again. Okay, so can you create a live show? There is a rumor I've read that they are going to favor content that is made using the Facebook Creator app. Okay, there is an app that Facebook has put out called the Creator app that helps you produce live video. And there is a rumour that they're going to look to promote that, but it's just a rumour, who knows. So that's number 4. Number 5, you need to be encouraging your followers to use the see first function. So hidden inside Facebook is a thing called see first. And this means that you as an individual user, so on your personal profile, you can choose which pages you actually see the content from. And you have somewhere between 25 and 30 pages and groups that you can list in your see first options. So what you need to be doing is encouraging your followers on Facebook to put you as one of their see first options. All right. Now, if you're delivering really good, high quality content, they're going to be really happy to do that. Okay, so see first. I will put a link in the description below here to a video that shows you how to do that, so that you can then teach your followers how to set you as one of their see first options. Okay, so that is number 5. Encourage your followers to put you as one of their see first options. Okay, number 6 is all about getting contentious. Now, this may or may not fit with your brand, so think about that first. But if you are posting contentious content that really generates debate, okay, people are often very shy to post their personal feelings or thoughts or something if it's just slightly not the norm. But actually, that kind of content now is going to start generating traction. It's going to really open up conversations and debates, and that's what Facebook wants to see. So is there scope for you within the stuff you're posting on your Facebook page to get controversial, all right, or to get a little bit contentious with your content? I say make sure it's true to your values, it's true to your core values and those that which you want to promote as part of your business branding. But there is scope definitely there for getting a little bit more contentious, a bit more controversial in order to generate more engagement. Right, number 7, this is actually a don't do. At all cost, avoid engagement bait. Now, what Facebook mean by engagement bait is you cannot say in your posts, please comment. All right, you cannot say please comment, you cannot say please join in the conversation, you cannot say please respond to my questions or whatever. You cannot bait people into starting those conversations. Now, the feeling is in live video you can still do that. So you can still ask people to ask them questions, ask them to post comments, ask to give you kind of, but remember it's all about comments. So ask them to type stuff. Thumbs up and little hearts is lovely, but comments is where it is at. And you can still, we think, ask for those in live video, but definitely do not put anything like that in any written comment that you are sharing on your Facebook page. Number 8 Can you create some iconic content? Now, what I mean by iconic content is, can you create content that within your industry or within your local area is going to become really sought after? Because the other thing that Facebook is looking at when it's deciding which of this content it's going to share and which it isn't, is stuff that is in demand. So if you have created a video or a piece of content that is really in demand and people are searching for it. This is the important thing. People are searching for it, okay? So they're coming into Facebook, they know they've seen it somewhere and they're searching for it. If people are searching for your content and they're finding it and then they're then engaging with it, Facebook is going to share that content more and more and more. So can you create iconic content either in your industry or locally that people are going to be searching for? That is number 8. Number 9, are you using events? Now, events are a really great way of engaging with people, in your local area. So if you are hosting, either if you're going out to a local group to give a presentation, or you're hosting an open clinic, or you're starting a new practice and you've got an open event and a special opening, all of those things you can set up as events in Facebook. And events get flagged up to the people in your local area, so it's a great way of starting to engage in conversation with people. And also what happens with events, if people say they're going, that then gets shared on their personal profile and their friends then dip in and out and start having conversations about it. Remember, it's all about the conversations. So are you using events inside Facebook? I want you to start networking inside your comments area of your Facebook page. So when people are commenting on any content that you follow at all, go back in and comment on their comment, ask them a question, try and engage them in a conversation to get them started. And another thing you can do with this is to tag in people who are people who you would like to encourage take part in that conversation. So yeah, go into the comments of your page, your Facebook page, and start engaging with those people who are already commenting, because the people who are already commenting are the people who are likely to comment more and more and more if you engage with them. Okay, so that's it. That's number 10, start networking inside your page's comments area. Number 11, add your Facebook business page as your place of work. Now, what I mean by this is go to your personal profile, and where it gives you your option to have your place of work, instead of linking that to the home page of your website, all right, put in there your Facebook page. Now, when you go in to edit your place of work in your personal profile, it does bring up all of your Facebook pages, and it gives you the option to click on the one you want, and it will then make a clickable link from your personal profile through to your business page. And that's just going to make that easy to people to transfer from your personal profile into your business page. So that's just going to get you more direct traffic to your business page, rather than people waiting to see content pop up in their feed, which it may or may not do now. You can actually start driving traffic to your Facebook page directly from your personal profile. Okay, oh, sorry about that. And my computer beeping at me. So then the other thing I want you to do, so number 12, okay, you are going to have to bite the bullet if you haven't already and start getting to grips with Facebook ads, because Facebook ads are where you are going to get the wider reach, the bigger reach. Now, the beauty with Facebook ads is it can be very, very targeted, and this is what is making Facebook advertising so effective. You can target people, your dream patients. You can target very, very specific niches of people in your local area, so it can make your Facebook advertising very, very effective. You can think about doing some video ads as well, because video ads are very engaging and are effective at driving traffic to your website. But you need to be good at Facebook ads. This is the thing. Just whacking out a Facebook ad without really understanding how they work. So for example, if you're running a Facebook ad, you should not be driving the traffic from there to the homepage of your website. You must be driving traffic from a specific advert to a page on your website that is specific specifically talking about the thing you're talking about in the advert, okay? If people just go to your homepage, they're swimming around looking for the thing that they've just clicked on. It's not going to be impactful, not going to be effective. So you need to get good at Facebook ads. The other thing I would just say on this is if you are just boosting your posts, in the eyes of Facebook, you are a very amateur advertiser. And again, within the industry, there's a ratio of boosts to adverts, and they reckon that if you are boosting 10% of your content and then advertising another 90% of stuff, that Facebook will treat you as a serious advertiser, and therefore your adverts will get a wider reach. Okay, if you're boosting masses and masses of stuff and just pushing out the occasional advert, Facebook, as I say, is going to see you as I'm trying to think of the unsophisticated, that's the word they use, as an unsophisticated advertiser. And so your actual paid advert is not going to get the reach that it could have if you were doing less boosting, more advertising. Okay, number 13, start learning about chatbots. Chatbots are the new black, definitely, because what chatbots do is they enable you to take the conversation away from Facebook. So it uses Facebook chat as the medium, as the interface between you and people, but actually all the stuff is held within the chatbot and not in Facebook. And what this enables you to do, it's a bit like having an email system, email marketing system. You then get the contacts of those people inside the chatbot, and then you can market directly to them with your special offers and things like you used to do on your page, you can now do inside a chatbot. So start looking into chatbots and learning about chatbots. Oh, number 14, this is quite an exciting one. So keep an eye out for Facebook Watch. Now, it's not in the UK yet, but it is probably coming. Facebook Watch is a space, excuse me, this is where Facebook are going after YouTube. Facebook Watch is an area where people can watch longer videos. And it is currently in the US and is hopefully, once they've tested it and are happy that it's working okay, it will come over here. So this is a space where people can watch longer format videos, and it's also a place where they're going to do watch parties. Now, watch parties is where you can invite a group of people to watch a video, and they can then comment and interact together as they are watching that video. So watch parties are going to be potentially where it is at with regard to getting engagement with your videos going forward. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. So it's not in the UK yet, it is just in the US. I don't think it's in Australia, South Africa as of yet, but as I say, I'm fairly sure it's coming, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, number 15, share local news. Now, I do bang on about this quite a lot with clients. You are a local business. Make sure people know and see that very, very obvious connection in a lot of your social media posts. So Facebook have announced that they are going to be giving more weight to local news stories inside people's personal news feeds. This is very powerful. So they are going to dumb down national news stories and increase the importance of local news stories in people's personal feeds. So if you are putting out some good quality local news stories on your page, there is a chance you are going to start getting picked up because of that. Okay, so have a think about starting to share more local news stories. Number 16, create a Facebook cover video. So your homepage of the header of your Facebook business page can now be a video. And a video of that sort of magnitude, i.e. the whole top of your screen, is very, very powerful and is going to draw people in. So investigate how you can do that, and look at and create a video that you can use for your Facebook cover, because that is going to engage people in conversation. That is going to engage people to hang around on your Facebook page. Okay. And number 17, oh, this is a good one. Make sure you are showing up on the Facebook local app. Now, back in November 2017, Facebook switched. They used to have an events app, and they really kind of pumped some steroids into that and have changed that app now. It's no longer the events app. It now is the Facebook local app. And this is quite like kind of Google Maps or the Yell app, whereby it knows where you are geographically and it will make suggestions for you. So you can go into the local app and search for local stuff. Now it's combined both the events that are in Facebook, but also now the businesses that are in Facebook. So if you, which you will be if you're a small local healthcare practice, you are a local business. So make sure you are showing up inside the Facebook local app. So download the app and go and check it out. This, I believe, is going to be pretty big going forward, and is going to start getting a lot of traction. So get in early, get your profile beefed up, and make sure you are showing up inside the Facebook local app. So that is it. Those are my 17 top tips for how you can continue to engage on Facebook and play within the new rules. Now, just a caveat, I want to just stress that this is not a precise science. I'm not guaranteeing you anything with these activities. I'm just saying these are some activities that will help you maintain your profile on Facebook. Apparently there are over, I find this quite hard to believe, but the data that I found tells me there are over 100,000 different elements that Facebook looks at when it's deciding where to put your posts in people's feeds and whether to show them or not, all of that kind of stuff. So this is probably just scratching the surface, but these are proactive things that you can go away and do today to start impacting your profile in response to the changes in the Facebook newsfeed. Okay, any questions at all, head over to the blog at jillwoods.com, pull out the changes to Facebook newsfeed blog post and join in the conversation underneath that blog post, and I will be in there answering any questions as best I can, given that this is always moving sand. Okay, be good. Thank you very much for your time. I much appreciate it, and I really hope this has helped you get your head around these changes and how you can now be more proactive about working within the new paradigm that we all have to work inside. Thank you for your time. Bye.